Hey, what's going on everyone? I'm Jelli of the Core Enforcers, and we're back here on Pokemon Showdown. I couldn't really find a team that I enjoyed using on the low ladder in Ubers, so I figured I'd put that off for a little bit more, and we're going to be back in OU today. We got a pretty much zone trapping team right here with Lati, Kartana. Lati and Kartana really appreciate zone trapping Pokemon like Scizor, Ferrothorn, Celesteela, so ideally we can open up the endgame paths for these two right here. It's Recover 3 attacks Mega Latios, Choice Scarf Kartana, late game cleaner, Rock Support Fizz-Duff Lando, got double ground immunity, which is always something I like in a team, whether it's Lando Torn, whether it's Lati Torn, Lando Lati. I definitely appreciate that. U-turn momentum into these two is great as well. Spec Zone, the strongest Magnezone there is. Obviously Z move is very strong as well, but I definitely like the immediate power that Specs provides. We got Tapu Fini right here, which is our defogger for the team, and then Spidef Pharaoh. This core right here, Fizz-Duff Lando plus Spidef Pharaoh just waltz pretty much the entire tier, most offensive threat, so I definitely like that. And yeah, that'll be the team. You can find it down below in the description. Let's get right into the games. Okay, I found a team against a balanced squad. This team very much hates my zone as well as my defensive Lizy Lando with rocks right here. And games I can go for include Kartana. Tapu Fini is very valuable right here too. I'm going to lead off with my Latios, not expecting Clefable. So the thing is with Ferrothorn, they know I can trap it with zone, so I'm just going to go zone anyway. Getting it in is great, as what I can do right here is just go for the HP Fire, wear them down a little bit right here, and I'll be good to go. Or just Oko it, jeez, okay. That was a thing. So Ferrothorn being out of the way just makes my Lati super spammable. I guess they're gonna go for game, so I'll just like taunt this guy. Prevent it from like completely sweeping me right now, that would be cool. Plus 2 stored power does 5,000,000%, but I take it, which is the important part. Losing Fini definitely sucks, but I just go like Kartana now and click knockoff. Yeah, as they knock that guy out too, so like I have to win a tie, I think, to actually win this game. I'll just go for Ice Beam, as I didn't win the tie, so I think I just lose. Can I maybe luck? Man, that really sucks. I did freeze them, so there's that. I had to sack my team, but they're just going for their win con so early. Yeah, as I get rid of the Lati raid there, which really helps me out. I don't even know if they can win now, like maybe Clefable can do it. But yeah, it came down to the 50-50, but they were also playing around with Ice Beam freezes. I fired off, what, 7 of those? It was going to happen eventually, it's just kind of unfortunate for them that it happened so early. Yeah, out comes this guy. I'll just go zone here on the Moonblast and just click like Flash Cannon. So they can go Toxapex, I really don't care if they do. Because I just go back to Lati on this guy, or even just Ferrothorn on the T-Spike, which is interesting considering the Pokemon I have left. Okay. I mean, I'll Spike Stack them. They get a Scald Burn immediately. That was a really interesting T-Spike. I don't really understand. But Spike Stacking is going to be really nice. Just mainly for Pyukumuku and stuff that may want to pivot in. I'll go back to zone here, as they block me. That's fine. I'll just go for the... I want to say the Thunderbolt, as the Gliscor does come in. Okay, that's annoying, but it's not the end of the world. I just go back to a Ferrothorn here on the EQ. Just get a Leech Seed going is the main idea. Get up my 3rd Spike, and then I think I should be okay with my Lati in the back. Lati should just win, I think. In fact, I'll go Lati here. And start clicking Psychic, I think, is the move I want to go for. As this player does defog. Okay, that's interesting. Hit him with the Psychic, get a Spidef drop. I mean, definitely sucks for them right there. I'll get the 2 at KO now, and they don't really switch in, which is really unfortunate for them. This could be considered semi-stall, now that I'm thinking about it. That definitely could be semi-stall based. Let's Psychic again. I just got to kill with this guy. This gets blown away. I don't know why he gave me damage on both. Yeah. So Clefable can come back in, I guess. Like, I wouldn't really care. I'll just go like... Let's go zone, as they wish. So they're definitely going to pass that to the thing. I'll just Flash Cannon here as they go right for the Protect. Get in Lando this turn. On the Toxapex, nice. I think get up rocks here on the Gliscor coming in. Go for a U-turn and get my Lati back in here. As they actually opt to go for that. I'll go for Ice Beam this time. Just because I don't want them defogging, as they do stay in right there. I'm able to knock that boy out, and that's going to be the game. Very luck-based game to start it off, but I'll be right back. Okay, so we've gone from kind of semi-stall to definitely semi-stall right here. I'm going to lead off with my Tapu Fini against the Sableye. This should be pretty easy to break, maybe. I don't know, it depends on how much work I can get my zone to do. Because if I can trap the Steela, they actually just go for a knockoff right away? No, they recover. Okay, that's fine. I will simply Nature's Madness here into Tangrowth. Get a nice 50 going. That's pretty cool. And I think what I want to do this turn is... I want to say go Latios is fine. Just throw off an attack. That sounds good to me. As they go for Specs Leaf Storm. Okay, that's cool. I can just recover that off here. So knowing this is offensive is really nice too. They could go back to Sableye. They could also go Celesteela here, but... yeah, the fact that it's not AV Tang really helps me out. So Sableye comes back right here. Very understandable. I believe the play I want to make is simply going for Ice Beam. I can't freeze it, but I could see them doubling out, and I also just want to get Chip on this to force it to recover. They actually recover right there, which is fine. I know Knockoff is coming out. Eventually I'll freeze it, and I definitely win this 1v1. So scratch that, I definitely don't win this 1v1. It's Moonblast here. As they do that, that's fine. I need to somehow get a positioning with my Lando. Let's do it here. You don't have Will-O-Wisp on this. They have Will-O-Wisp on this. And freaking semi-stall. Okay, well, let's try to hex through it. Let's Moonblast here. Spam it until maybe I crit. Maybe something good happens. There's a crit. Okay, so that thing's gone. Celesteela comes in. I mean, they were playing around with it. That's why I don't use archetypes like this, just like last game. Eventually, you'll get haxed. It's Nature's Madness, that boy. This guy's just setting up with everything. Nature's Madness again. As Heavy Slam is the attack that comes out. I should probably keep this guy, so I'll go Kartana here. On the next Heavy Slam and just, like, kill them with... I guess knockoff. I don't want the Sableye coming back in to recover. As Tangrowth comes in, that Choice Specs is gone. Okay. That's good to see. This guy's gonna get destroyed by my Lati. Let's Psychic here. Just because it touches Clef, it does something to Heatran, and it also hits Gastrodon kind of nicely. Sableye comes in. I'll just Earthquake. Or I guess Ice Beam. Yeah, so I get rid of Sableye right there. That's gonna help me out. Clefable comes in. I guarantee you this guy goes for game again, because that's all he seems to know how to do. Nope, they go for... This guy's like, got all the heat, but he's getting quite unlucky with it. I will Flash Cannon. And then get in Pharaoh on the Clef. This is cool, I'll just go for a Spike. Or I'll just Gyro Ball, because they're gonna go for the Life Orb thing, and I can just get like 70% off for no reason. And I think I just win with my Lati. Yeah, Lati like tears this team apart, just based on how they've played it. No, that's not happening. So they hit both of them. I get in my Lati now, Psychic. If I was Energy Ball, this was so over, but... Gastrodon comes in. Likely it's just going to go for, like, Toxic. I'll go Fini on the recover and just get, like, my 50% off, I guess. I don't really care. As Tangrowth comes in. I'll go Latios. No, I'll go Lando. Lando's a good play. I can just get up my rocks on anything. Yeah, so let's just throw them up here and see what they want to do. I have my Z. They could go back to Steela and try to win with it now. But I'll always just U-turn because I can just get in my Kartana for free, pretty much. I'm going for the win with Sacred Sword. I'm pretty sure that's obvious by now. So I just Psychic here. Yeah, this Heatran can't do anything. The Celesteela is pretty much out of the game. It's like not even a factor. They sack off the Steela. That's cool. Gastrodon can come back in here. There's the Gastro. I always go Tapu Fini. And then I think Kartana can just win it. That's interesting. Okay, let's go back to Lati then. Just click Psychic. If they don't have Toxic, which they have Curse, that's not going to beat me. This is a very weird team. It nearly caught me off guard too. All these setup sweepers are really unique. Like a Life Orb Clefable. But I'm going to spam Psychic and then get in Cart after. And what's the Spitef drop chance? 10%? Yeah, that's eventually going to happen. And at that point, I'm just going to 1v1 them completely. Yeah, there's that Spitef drop, so they got to switch out now and sack them on. And they're going to go ahead and forfeit. Yeah, so I definitely lucked again, but it's balanced, right? If you constantly try to set up, eventually your setup supers are going to get hacked, and that's just how it goes. I'll be right back. Alright, I got another game right here. This player's got some sand, meaning I gotta be careful with my defensive Lando. Regarding lead matchup, I like the idea of leading off with my Kartana. It doesn't look bad. If they lead off with Tornadus, though, I could be in a tougher situation. Tapu Fini is also not a bad leader right here. Even Ferrothorn is kind of tempting. I'll lead Tapu Fini against Tornadus, so I could see knockoff coming out. I think what I want to do is just go right for... Just Nature's Madness is fine. It would suck to lose my lefties, but it's not the biggest deal. They do go right for that knockoff, and as I'm going to get my 50% off, that's very nice. As what I can do here is just go for the Nature's Madness once again. Likely get 50 on Rotom or Clef, even T-Tar maybe? T-Tar would be nice, because then I could just safely EQ it with a Lati and never have to predict. I always just click Psychic, which would be super nice. Assuming that it dies from 50 to Earthquake, which I don't know if it does or not. Maybe I might have to get up rocks later to be safe, but like I said, I have to be careful with my rockers. They go Rotom, recognizing the value of their T-Tar. That's cool. I'll just go right here for the Nature's Madness again. I don't really care about the health on my Fini, but the damage on the Rotom is really nice. Regarding stuff like my Lati, dies to Psychic now. Kartana can knock it out with pretty much anything that's not Smart Strike. I think Sacred Sword, Knockoff, and Leaf Blade should all do it now, so that's pretty cool. In fact, Smart Strike could be a cool endgame for me. As can Sacred Sword. It really depends on what they give me first, whether it's Kartana or Clefable. So my opponent goes to Drill. Probably Jolly Earthquake. I'll go Lando on the Earthquake and just get up my rocks, I think. Yeah, the rocks are cool. They could go Tornadus, I guess. I also like the idea of just going for the Z move here. Let's do that. Because it kills Rotom, and it catches Torn. And Torn's gonna die. Yeah, so Tornadus dies to this, which is really nice. I just spam Earthquake soon. So I get rid of Tornadus right there. That's really helpful. Rotom comes back. I'll just go for... nobody runs that much speed. I actually crit through it, which is kind of lame. I don't know if it mattered or not. Like, it's land OT. It's stupid strong. I'll go Lati. Nah, I'll go back to Fini. Fini's fine. They can go Cart here if they want. The thing is with Cart, I just like sack my Fini and then they just lose to Zone. Well, they lose the Monta Zone. Maybe I should be careful with Fini. No, actually, I don't have to be. I'm just worried about setup Clef. That's really the big idea right here. But I think Zone can even deal with that, so maybe I'll be okay. They're going to go ahead and run, just be given that they can't really win. Even setup Clef just gets 1v1 by Zone. I'm assuming they were choice-locked Kartana, because that's the only reason you would forfeit right there. You could try to pick up a couple KOs with it right now, had you not been choice-locked. So we get into the 1800s, which is definitely very cool. I will be right back. Okay, fourth game right here, going to be up against the Gumi. That sounds like a name I recognize, but I mean, Fini counters Druddigon, and I don't want anything else getting glared, so let's just go out with this right here. I can probably just Moonblast right away. Now, if they go Serp and get a special attack raise, that would suck, but they're just gonna go for rocks. I get a crit. I'm getting consistently lucky this live. It's kind of weird. Go for Moonblast again as they go Serp. They don't get the raise, which is kind of nice for me. I probably just go Ferrothorn here as they go right for the thing. I'll just Gyro Ball. Like, I can take an HP Fire even at +2. Yeah, just Gyro Ball, put this guy in range of my Kartana, and Kartana's gonna have a ton of fun. I don't want to go Kartana here. And they may overpredict and go for Leaf Storm for literally no reason. Or Glare, for example, under Terrain. I guess they tried to catch Lati coming in. Like, I mean, I guess Lati is a threat, but I would never throw it out right there. They had to have been predicting a flying type Pokemon, right? They just don't, there's no way they just don't know the mechanics. I don't know, but I'll go Lati here on the all-out pummeling and just maybe just recover it off. Druddigon comes back. I'll Ice Beam here. Or I guess I'll Earthquake here on the off chance that they go Magearna. Gyarados can come in maybe. I don't really care about that. They go Magearna. I think I have to Earthquake it to not get swept. So let's just do that. As they do go for the shiftest of gears, I will simply Earthquake again. Sack my Lati, that's fine. Get this guy in. Click Smart Strike. That should kill. No problemo. They may switch it out, but they decide not to. So I get rid of their Mon right there. I mean, they have to go out into one of these two. The Thundurus could win, maybe. I mean, it depends on how many Focus Blasts it wants to hit. Can't stay in. Let's go Pharaoh on the agilities. Yeah, this pretty much wins the game, depending on how many attacks they hit right here. I will Gyro Ball as they hit one. What is optimal? Why does this win the game? I shouldn't have sacked my Latios so recklessly. Huh. Yeah, that's where I went wrong. Let's see. I can go Lando and try to, like... It's not going to help me at all. I guess it is a good bet. Let's see if they have the HP Ice or not. I feel like they may not. No, they have it. Okay, so that's just the game right there. I guess I could repeatedly try to dodge with this. Let's see how many times I can do that. These are the same. So there's one. I can win the game if this goes my way. Oh, I don't even have to dodge that much. Actually, I have to dodge both of them, don't I? Hey, do it again. Nah, they hit. I gotta hope this lives now. If this lives, I win, I think, because I can taunt the thing. But I have a feeling I die. Yeah, I just straight up die. And that is going to be on the off chance Kartana lives. Let's see. I don't think I do. If I do, my best attack is... I guess, Leaf Blade. Yeah, but that straight up knocks me out. Unfortunately, I was kind of put in a position where I was getting swept by Magnezone had I left my Lati. Had I, like, obviously not sacked my Lati. Maybe what I should have done was switched out the turn they Flare Cannoned, but I definitely didn't want them, like, shift gearing again or calm minding right there, so misplay by me for sure, but I'll be right back. Okay, I found game number 5 right here. Ideally, we can go ahead and bounce back. I definitely think that Flyzy Lando looks great against Torn or Bulu. Just don't want to make sure I burn it on, like, Lando. That would suck. My Mega Latios looks great right here too. I don't want to give Grand free pivots though because it kind of spams Dark Pulse against my team. Kind of sucks though because for them because I have Feeny and Ferrothorn. Let's lead off with my Lati. As my opponent leads Tornadus. So they could be Z. I don't know if I would live. Like the only Z that would actually knock me out would be Dark, but I'll Ice Beam. I'll definitely live Flyzy, which I wouldn't mind. I don't mind taking a U-turn necessarily. It wouldn't really be that big of a concern to me. They go hard Tapu Bulu, which is going to take a bit of damage here from an Ice Beam. When I say a bit, I mean a little too much. You say lefties? We do see lefties, okay. So Mega Horn is a possibility right here. I think I will just Ice Beam again. They do 56 at that time, okay. They have Synthesis, but they're really not in a good spot right here. Because I'm going to just keep this weakened. Yeah, I'll continue this, man. I really don't mind this. As they're just wasted, what, 4 Synthesis too? Yeah. I'll Ice Beam here as they go Tran. Earthquake this turn as they Protect. I think now I want to pivot out into Feeny. I don't want this getting Toxic. As they go back to Tapu Bulu. Okay, that's fine. I just go back to Lati every time. It doesn't really care about this. Bulk Up is not a concern. Horn Leech does a good amount, but I can just go for the Ice Beam here. Take the next one, and this next one would kill them. I'll recover on the off chance they switch out. Which they opt not to do. Okay, but now their train is gone. I'll Ice Beam here. Actually, I feel like there's no reason not to Earthquake. Or even recover again, it's cool. Tedious Exchange. So they go Gran. I would love to get my Spike up here, so let's go Pharaoh. As they have to do the same. I think it's better for me to get one up, though. Now, the thing is, they're going to get up rocks here, so I got to capitalize on this turn. By going Lando on the rocks. And doing the exact same thing. As they stay in, just a Plume. I'm going to try to catch the Tornadus coming in. The Lando comes in. Okay, that's fine. I think I U-turn out. As we both live, it looks like I do come back in, which is nice. And once again, Lati just comes in here and starts clicking buttons. Ice Beam every time. How many of these do I have left? 8. Okay. Just want to make sure I'm in a good spot with that. Lati's about to go on a tear, actually. I do have my Feeny to pivot into Gran. Gran could be a good threat for them late game, but I'm truly surprised he would risk me Earthquaking into the Heatran. Mawil's a threat too, because my Lando is on 12. But it's O-code by zone, and like they would have to SD, which I don't know if they would do. I don't know, let's see right here. I think I can pick them off right here. I wouldn't imagine they switch it out. I don't think you go hard Gran. Damage on that's just bad for you. Mawile would die, I think. They do hard Gran, okay. We throw out win cons here. Do I sack out? No, I can't give them Battle Bond. That would be a mistake. So they go for the Pulse. That's cool. I believe my optimal decision is simply Moonblasting. Just because I have a dedicated response to Bulu. They don't really pivot into this attack at all. Damage on Heatran would be great for Kart as well, so I'm okay with what's happening right here. This is what I'm trying to emphasize. Tornadus could be a pivot they make if they really want to make the defog play, but I would get the kill on that. So to sec off their Lando T, I will soon be doing the same thing, as I'm assuming that this would want to come in. I kind of wish I did die on entry now. I'm going to predict the defog and go for Moonblast as they knock off, okay? Moonblast here as they miss a Hurricane. I mean, I would have lived it, but I mean, definitely sucks if they didn't get that damage off. I always go Lati on the bulk up. Start spamming Ice Beam again. This is like a very free attack for me right here. It looks like there might be a roll where I kill. I don't think so. I flipped it 12 times against this and didn't freeze. That part kind of sucks about this. I think I have to recover. No, I can just Ice Beam again and knock it out. That's my best play right here. Greninja comes back. Suck off Pharaoh. No, actually, I think I suck this off and then go Cart. No. It's not the play. Do I go Ferrothorn? I feel like Pulse definitely 2-hit kills that guy. That's the problem. I want the Intimidate too, so that's why I'm not going Lando. I'll go Feeny on the Pulse. They're going to click it again right here and get the Battle Bond, which is annoying. I was trying to prevent this. Let's go with this guy. I think Sacred Sword can win, so let's just click that here. In fact, I think Sacred Sword might just win on its own. Perhaps, I don't know. I'm keeping Ferrothorn just for Shuriken because that's a win con for them. They keep that in. So now I just get damage on this guy, and I think I just win with Zone plus Lati. As they go for that. We'll just intimidate them here. As they overpredict there. I think they had to hope I SD'd though, but I mean that I choked though and let them SD up again, so we're able to go ahead and win that one, and I will be right back. Alright, so I found Rain, which is okay. I'll lead off here with my Latios. This is Mency Rain, very evidently. It's definitely just Subpert, Dual Hazards Pharaoh, Belly Dramazu. I think it was Helmet Torn on this team, and then there's Specs Gran with Surf, so yeah, I know this team. Just gotta play as smart as I can around it right here, and maybe I will be okay. Let's see, because my Lati looks great as a lead. It immediately pressures the Pelipper because they may fear the Thunderbolt, right? I think if they lead off with Pelipper, I may just go for the double to zone, because it catches both the Gran. Well, actually, it wouldn't catch Gran at all, because I get blown away by Hydro. I don't know why he put it on invite. I guess, I mean, I'm not inviting anybody. Does he just not like people joining? Is that what this is? Why does Lando look so good here too? Lando always looks good. I don't know why I say, why does it look so good here? It's the most broken thing. I'm joking, Lando's not broken, but it's definitely very good in this matchup right here. I just kind of click Fly Z and claim one. So they lead Tornadus, which is fine. I already know I got a safe Psychic right here. Like, Hurricane would be annoying, I guess, but I know this is not the Z move user. It's Z Azu on Mency Rain, so that's cool with me. I could see U-turn coming out, so maybe I should recover, but not too stressed about it. Maybe I should Ice Beam in case they go Gran. Because I also have Freeze chance, and like Ice Beam is definitely the play here. Hits Ferrothorn too, harder. And the one thing I don't want happening is them going Azu right away, but I don't think they would risk it so early. So there's the U-turn, does 32. Sucks to take damage on a water resist against Rain, but it's not that big of a deal, I guess. I'm not going for game with this, I'm going for game with Kartana. So Ferrothorn comes out, I clicked Ice Beam, 10% freeze. No, okay. I'm gonna recover here, because I feel like they're gonna double to Pelipper. As they go Greninja, trying to catch my zone, okay. That's cool, I'll get in Feeny now. Try to get 50% on this guy. I want to keep Ferrothorn for the Iron Barbs chip as long with the check to the Pert. Like if I stay out of range of Earthquake, I can always deal with that. Dual Hazards Pharaoh is going to be annoying. They're probably frustrated because they could have gotten a Peroxide there for free and tried to force my defog later. But got my recover off, which is cool. This guy's thinking every turn. I mean, tough matchup for sure. I definitely think that Kartana is going to be a really tough time for them, but this Rain is going to be a tough time for me. So I get a free 50 here, which is nice. I'll take it any day. Pelipper could be the bring in right here. Even Ferrothorn could come in. To which I will respond with Zone. I pop a berry on the Ferrothorn. And I wouldn't pop that if I went for Nature's Madness now, which is why I'm willing to do it right here. Let's see, does Tornadus come back in? Do you go Ferrothorn? Tornadus comes back in, okay. I get my 50, nice. Knockoff could easily come out here. I will simply go Latios on the next U-turn, okay. That's fine. I'm willing to slow play this guy and try to beat out this rain team in the long run. The Zoomeril would not be... I mean, I guess they could go Azu here if they wanted to, because they technically live and could knock me out with Play Rough. That would be a thing. Let's go Zone. On the rocks and knock this boy out. Okay, good. I was able to get this positioning right this time. So this gives them a free switch into Pert, which kind of sucks for me. Now the thing is, I have 2 checks to the Grand, so I can like kind of play one a little bit more recklessly. Probably my Feeny because I want to get the defog off when I can. It's either that or I get up my own hazards, but I'm not really too stressed out about either. I hope this man doesn't time out. I'm kind of interested in how this game's going to play out. So I'm able to knock out that boy. They know I'm Specs now. That's cool. They can go... Azu's not at play yet. My Kartana's still at full. In fact, Leaf Blade's looking kind of spammable now. I have to make sure that I don't let my Kartana get put into range of Azu with a Rocky Helmet. That's something that would be very careless, so... let's definitely do that. Curious, what do you go? Pert. Okay, Pert's the obvious bring-in. I believe my best play is to go Feeny and get the defog off here. I don't necessarily see Feeny's value. And I feel like they're ice punching. As they simply go for the Earthquake. Okay. Now I have an alternative decision right here. I could go for Nature's Madness and then revenge it with Lando. Or even get a kill with Lando. I like that idea a lot better. So there's that. I get in my Lando now, and this is a Z-move kill. Yeah. Or I could get up rocks and then Z-move the Pelipper. One of my... they're both options. What am I doing? Let's go for the rocks. As my opponent goes Tornadus. Okay. I will Z Tornadus here. They might Hurricane. I wouldn't really care. They do Hurricane. Don't confuse me. Nice. I knock out the Torn. Okay, good. That's really nice as well. So now they can go Pelipper if they want to. But Leaf Blade kinda just kills everything now, so... yeah, they played their 2 Grass Resists really recklessly right here. That's something that I definitely noticed. Pelipper comes in. At this point, I don't mind Lando going down. I think I can simply fly. No, because I don't want them... they're just going to roost it off anyway. There's no point. I'll U-turn here to my Lati. Because Kart's going to win no matter what, right? Like, I just Leaf Blade and the game's over. I just got to find the positioning. So, like, Lati guarantees the positioning is what I'm trying to say. Because even against Greninja, I don't really care. I just click Ice Beam here. Because if they give me the damage on this guy, Kartana has the positioning anyway. Because this will be in range of Leaf Blade at that point and they can't win. Actually, wait a minute. I might be getting careless here because they do go Gran, okay. I just remembered Jolly Pert outspeed Scarf Cart, so that's a thing. I have kept my Ferrothorn for this month specifically. I do have Power Whip, so Sub Pert cannot get up subs on that, which is nice. And yeah, let's keep Lottie here. Lottie might... no, it's not going to take an Aqua Jet at +6. It does check stuff outside of rain, though, and kind of force kills with Psychic once this is gone. So that's very valuable. Pelipper comes in on a double. I just Power Whip, because if it roosts, then I do super effective damage to it. So they either U-turn or Hard Switch out, which, if they Hard Switch out, something's dying, so... they go for the Scald. I miss my Power Whip. A little bit lame. Don't miss there. They're just... yeah, this should be it, because if they roost right here, they die. Even if they Scald Burn me, they die anyway, so... yeah, my Power Up miss definitely sucked, but... I guess it ended up mattering because they didn't Scald Burn me that turn, so I'll take that. And yeah, this should be a wrap. They're wasting their rain turns now, too, and this doesn't come back in if it switches out, so... I do believe this is a guaranteed W. They burned me right there, but it shouldn't end up mattering at this point. Like, my Kartana plus my zone will win. In fact, if Azu comes out, I think I save this guy. Go hard cart. No, I sack Lando and then go hard cart. That's smarter. Because it's Jelli Pert anyway, right? That outspeeds my Fizz Def Lando. Yeah, this is over. I could also Leech Seed. Hard cart's not a terrible idea. Because they're definitely going for this Belly Drum, or the Z Belly Drum, of the sorts, right? One of the two. So there's that Belly Drum. They're going to get their Aqua Jet off no matter what, which I will live. But the problem is Shuriken's a threat now. The thing is, my Ferrothorn is still too healthy for that. And I always keep Kartana. So they have to dodge my Power Whips to win this game. I keep Cart here, go Lando as my sack. And then go from there. Yeah, so there's that. Dark Pulse comes out. So the game comes down to them hexing my Ferrothorn. Yeah. They have to hex my Ferrothorn. They can try to switch out if they want to. I don't think it'll help them at all. No, just don't miss Power Whip and don't flinch me. The game's mine if this turn goes my way. Nice, that's it. Swampert cannot win on its own, so that'll be that. They would have won. Actually, they might have not won. I think Shuriken might have done it. I don't know. This has to sub on a miss. Which even then it's not enough, because I have Lati and Cart that come in after. This doesn't have Rain Dance. If you have Rain Dance after all this, good play. They go for the sub, doesn't work out for them. And that's going to be the game right here. We're able to go ahead and win. Send it off with Lati. This is the feature right here. Let's go right for the Psychic, and that is going to be GG. So we take down Mency Rain for the final game. I did hope you all enjoyed. You can find the team down below in the description. I believe that was 6-1, so definitely nothing too terrible. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Later.